I packed up my 5 largest Yoder's German yellow tomatoes and hand carried them on the plane to Nashville. 10 days after returning from my Europe adventure, I was back at LAX for the flight to Nashville to begin my southeast trip. You still see a lot of green flying in, but Nashville is on fire with economic growth, and downtown is buzzing with new construction. Heading west, first order of business, eat at Pinewood Store and Kitchen, which has become a hub of the community and the only place around that serves organic food. We ran into Lee, the owner, and he said to drive down to the farm and see how lush it looked, and we did. Only 2 years old, this biodynamic farm supplies food for the cafe and store back on the main road. Watch my episode from 2015 and vlog from 2016 to learn about the cafe and the grass-fed cattle operation. Back in town, preparations were underway for our family reunion the following day. Walker hauled in the watermelon I'd picked up from the farmer roadside on the drive-in. My nephew and wife are missionaries in Haiti and are adopting 2 Haitian children and were allowed to bring them to the U.S. for the first time. A great occasion for a family gathering. Plus, it was July 4th weekend. As the others were preparing the food and watching children, I was stressing shooting the group photo of 31. With the sun moving fast and in sweltering heat, it was impossible to get all the children looking at the camera with no one standing behind it saying, "Cheese!" Mother had been begging my son Will to play the guitar, and he relented after the meal. For a few hours, we were family.
Teach me how to write so I can go on moving to my only life. As long as you stay, my cherry so sweet pie, I just need someone out the light.
One last photo with Mother in her old apartment. Next morning, we all went our separate ways. I had a croissant at the airport waiting for my early flight to Pensacola. I was to spend the next 4 days with an old friend, a balcony gardener, who lives beachside in Perdido Key. We headed out for fresh fish tacos, and I watched boats in the channel while we waited for our food. I had designated my first afternoon on the Gulf Coast to relaxing, something I don't do very often. And Linda was the perfect cohort who provided all the amenities, including fresh margaritas. The Atlantic is, so much warmer than the Pacific, and I couldn't get enough. That evening, we ate the first of my tomatoes. Living by the Pacific Ocean, I'd forgotten how softly the evening comes on by the Atlantic. Next morning, I got a better look at Linda's container garden, which had taken a beating from a recent storm. Then it was time to hit the road for Mobile for our 30 hours of garden hopping. With Linda as my chauffeur, we barreled into the city and went deep underwater to get into Mobile. Our first stop was the renowned Bellengrath Gardens, but a flat tire spoiled our plan, After waiting an hour for AAA, we went straight to meet Pat Smith at the Beehive Butterfly Garden.